せい。ああ、旅人か。こんにちは。いや、誤解だ。実は頭の角の重さで倒れそうになり、驚いて目が覚めた。そうだな。見ての通り、私の角は他のものよりも大きく、それゆえ時々このように座って一休みするのだが、時折寄りかかれる場所を見つけて休む。ただ以前アイナさんが首や大変ありがたい話だ。しかしそういうことだ。自分が担う役割にふさわしい蒼月の子の英月師として、そのような姿で人前に出るのはあまり良いことではない。それ想像してみたのだが、確かに面白いな。感謝する。笑ったからか疲れが取れたようだ。ああ、機会があればまた来てほしい。新鮮な果物を用意して待っておるぞ。せい。と、それよっ。と、
ピースピー。ヤフダまでいるぞ。しかも一体どういう状況だ？
キーワードを検知。瞑想モードを一時解除。
うわー、びっくりした。
いえ、ヤフォダさんにお願いされて行っていただけです。彼女はストレスを和らげ。
ヤフダは瞑想しなきゃいけないぐらいストレスが溜まってるのか？
わかりません。ですが、眠れない日が続いているので、まず私が進めたのは、キッチンに嗅覚モジュールを活性化させることで、思考モジュールの活動レベルが食欲を刺激することには成功したようで、ヤフォダさんは出来たてのクルムかけを一気に食べ過ぎで苦しくなり、また眠れな。
まあそうだよな。イネファと違っ。
おっしゃる通りです。そこで眠る前に体や頭を使う活動、エネルギーを消費すればボディはスリープ状態に入りやすくなりますから。はい、途中までは順調だったのですが、そして戻ってくると壁のそばではあ、さっきたくさん運動したせいだ。依頼で遺跡を案内してるそのことが原因で再びそして最終的に瞑想。
ネベル姉さん、ごめん。もう姉さんのお茶をこっそり飲んだりしないから。瞑想が効いたみたいだな。ちゃんと眠ってるぜ。
私はヤフォダさんの睡眠、まず私の解析した瞑想の目的とは、一般的な人間にとってとても静かな状態とはまどろみに近いものです。ですが私にとって非常に静かな状態とは、ヤフォダさんの機能を一部停止してしまったら、
つまり瞑想も実はうまくいったわけじゃ。
実は私もよく分かっていないので、あの時ヤフォダさんは横になって突然、あたいからあまり離れないでくれ、寝てる時に襲撃されたら大変だから、私ははい、ずっとそばにいますよと。その後私が毎晩愛のに添い寝する時にしているように、ヤフォダさん少しするとヤフォダさんは
バカロボット、これはあたいが自分で作った。
はい、お二人も睡眠サポートが必要な。あ、そうでした。以前小物を制作した時に。それではさようなら。
この前はファリュイの話をたくさん聞かせてくれたけど、あいつ今日もご機嫌だといいな。コロンビーナ、あれ、ご機嫌なのめか？
これは？これも違うんだ。これなら？これは？これも違うんだ。これなら？これは？ これも違うんだ。これならこの青も違う？え？ああ、君たちょっとお願いがあるの。
もう普通に頼んでこいよな。そうだぞ、俺って
この子を助けてほしいの。
この月齢を？
どこで拾ってきたんだか。筆を持って私の周りキャンバスと絵の具を用意してあげたら何かをね。
あれ、出てきたぜ。なんだ？全然わからないぞ。お前のバッグが気に入ったみたいだな。
絵の具持ってない？
そんなの持ち歩いてないぞ。そういえば
この子が待ちきれなさそうにしてたから近くにあった花から色。
もしかしてルオンノタルもいる？早くバッグの中を探してみよう。などくらいで良さそうな植物。どうだ？足りた？月齢が絵を描くなんて。
人間と同じでこの。
もしかしてなどくらいの月齢をみんな知ってるのか？
会ったことがある子。
すごいな。ルオンノタルは特徴があるからわかるけど他の月齢はみんな同じに見える。じゃあ絵を描くこいつはなんて
名前？
名前をつけて。
私はこの子たちを知ってるしこの子たちも私を知ってる。
せっかくだから考え方を変えてみよう。何がいいかな。じゃあ絵って草月。
メイラ。
いい響きじゃないか。どうだメイラ、書き終わったか？おお、どれどれ。うますぎるぞ。子供とかメリュジーヌが描いたみたいな絵を。
月齢は周りの環境を感知する能力が高いんだよ。目に。
おお、コロンビーナが生まれたばかりの頃かな。ラウマが言ってたぞ。お前が生まれた時の姿を草月の子は記録してたんだ。
この子メイラは最初に。
わかったぞ。きっとメイラは 心配するな。また一枚出来上がった。これはコロンビーナが蒼月の子に神として崇められた時の場面か？コロンビーナは、うわっ、お供え物を食べてるぞ。
食べちゃダメなの？
ダメってわけじゃないけど。
だって美味しかったんだもの。
だろうな。
Well, I mean, they're offerings to her. Like, the reason why people don't usually eat offerings is because the people, like, it's because it's people eating the offerings. Like, these are offerings to God, and you don't see your God just, like, pop by and be like, oh, cool, I'm going to eat this, right? Like, so it's forbidden for normal people to eat them because they're offered to something else. And usually for offerings like this, you're offering it to something that, like, doesn't exist for the most part, like a god or whatever. So the expectation is they remain there because you're offering them to God, or to gods or whatever. And so, yeah, they should just remain there. But, like, they're worshiping a person who exists. So it's like, why wouldn't she eat them? Like, they're basically a gift to her.
わかった。手を出して。そうじゃなくて、これは仲良しの証。離島をある日、一羽の好奇心旺盛な鳥が強風の中を必死に飛んで嵐の真っ只中にやってきました。するとなんと荒波は巨大なクジラのいびきから発生していたのです。そこで鳥はクジラに物語を聞かせて寝かせました。すると海は穏やかになり、それ以来荒波が立つこともなくなりました。はい、月霊たちは
Oh, interesting. So, like, I seem to be able to do this once a week. Either that, or maybe I'm stupid and I can do this once a day. But, like, if you look at this, there's 6 of them, right? And there are 6 weeks. So that means if I'm doing them once a week, it's 6 weeks, and that's how many weeks are in a patch cycle. So the patch cycle is a 6-week cycle. So it could be that, yeah, we fully unlock this in 2 more patches. So maybe in 2 more patches, that's when she'll have her banner. So not in the next patch, but the patch after, maybe. Because that's kind of how they do it for these, like, character quests. Like, is that their character quest ends up being. Might as well actually do some actual. Their character quest ends up being. Yeah, the character quest ends up being the last tribal quest. I mean, that's how it was in Netlin, where it was like, yeah, you could do 2 quests right away, but there was always a 3rd quest, and if the character for that banner, like the Child of Echoes 5, we didn't get that. We didn't get that that 3rd quest until Jillian came out.
万物には終わりがある。 時間も例外ではない。
Jesus Christ, what a pile of morons. So, we have no reaction at all. Like, we have Jean to swirl, but that's assuming she has a Viridescent Venerer on her, which she might not, because she is also a healer. So, and so, what did you do? You fucking brought in fucking Bennett. He doesn't fucking react at all either, so we don't need another fucking pyro. It's like... This is so dumb. Like, you could have brought someone that could react with pyro, you dipshit. It's like, oh no, I'm gonna be Bennett. It's like, why? Why are you Bennett? We have 3 fucking healers. We don't need another fucking healer. We need someone who can fucking react with fucking... Someone who can react with Mavica. Also, this is a boss that has a mechanic where you need actually to be able to do a lot of elemental reactions. You need characters that can do lots of elemental reactions, like actions a lot. Hello there, how's it going? Yeah, see, this is where we need lots of elements, like a lot of elemental action. Bennett can only do 1 fucking attack before... God damn it, missed it. She already got it. Jean can't really do it either. There we go. God. Yeah, Bennett was a super stupid choice. It's like, oh, I'm a buffer. It's like, pretty awesome. You can buff. Like, you could have, if you were someone who could have reacted with Mavica, maybe you could have killed this quicker. But whatever, killed it. Having 2 healers was helpful. But like, yeah, it's like, oh hey, we have Jillian and Jean both can heal. And also, I'll be Bennett, who like also heals. I mean, he's a buffer, sure, but like, you have 2 healers. We don't really need a semi-healer / buffer, like someone who could have reacted, like who could have just, you know, allowed me to vaporize or melt or something would have been more convenient for her damage. So the name of the game for this is Bring and Freeze. Now, you could say, oh, I'm going to be Milani. It's like, okay, but Milani doesn't actually work really well with this group. Because we need someone who can do lots of Hydro reactions, and you're not... I mean, we have Fiorina, so like technically it doesn't really matter. But the other problem is... Oh my fucking god, are you fucking kidding me, you fucking moron? Dude, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. Who dies immediately? You have no fucking health, you fucking dipshit! Could you just fucking hold back? Why are you so fucking stupid? Like, instantly dies, has no health, goes straight in, and fucking instantly dies. What the fuck is wrong with you, you fucking idiot? Like, holy shit, what an idiot. It's like, dude, hold back. We have a Furina. She could have done support. You could have just waited until my own fucking, like, I'm a healer too, but I can only heal on burst, and my burst wasn't up. So it's like, you could just fucking wait until the people who can heal you, heal you. You know? It's just like, holy sh... It's like, god damn, people are fucking dumb. Oh, actually, if we have a, well, let's see. If she stays Kokomi, okay, never mind, she's going Skirk. That's fine. I could go Skirk if they were going to be a healer, but yeah, you get that every now and then where you just get people who are so fucking... So, like, Nuvolat has very little health. Now, obviously, what would be really awesome is if Furina would come in... If Furina would come in and actually do her heal first, seeing that there are some people who are low on health. That would be nice. But, like, Nuvolat does have his own method of healing himself, so it's like, it's not, like, the worst in the world. Now I can heal real quick. There we go. Okay, so now we should be fine for a little bit. But yeah, like that's the problem, is that I can't heal immediately. I need energy to heal. Furina can heal without energy because she can just go into heal mode. Like that. Like she can heal like that. She can do that at any time. She just needs her skill up. And she has she has unlimited. Okay. Okay, let's top everyone off. Oh my god, this is fucking annoying. Like, I'm trying to fucking get back into the fucking fray, and I get fucking chained. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Oh, god damn it, that's fucking dog shit. I tried to dodge into it. For some reason, it got fucked by both of them. That's fucking trash. Well, whatever. That was me being bad, but... I mean, that was actually more bad luck than anything, but... That's what really kind of sucks about this, is that there are some, like, ways they chain their attacks together, which is just so fucking annoying. Where they're just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna, like, chain this, then this. Like, oh, you got hit by that? Okay, well, you're trying to get back into the... You're trying to get back into the fray? Well, sorry. Like... You're dashing in, but we're just gonna fuck you over. So it's just like, yeah, I got hit by one thing because I couldn't see shit, and then trying to get... And normally, like, when the first one goes off, like, it's always directly under the queen, and then it's a ring around her. So if you are in the center, and that's what I was trying to do, I was trying to dash into the center. But I fucked myself over. So, yeah, it happens. But, like, dying like that in the beginning was like, dude, like, he had, like, 1/3 of his health to start. And he then immediately rushes in to the bouncing enemy. And all you have to do is just deal with one thing. Whereas I was having to deal with everyone's fucking animations covering up 2 attacks. But yeah, generally, like, when things go well, it's really easy. The problem is that, the biggest problem, well, obviously, like, yeah, that guy was a complete moron. So, like, wait, what's this? Oh, we have a new event? No, that's not it. This... Oh, yeah, does this start today? Yeah, so obviously the biggest issue with co-op stuff is, I say the biggest problem is people with bad party comps. Like, people who just, like... I saw this, I think I was doing this one where it was we were going against someone, and I think we were all, I think we were all cryo and or I think we were all cryo. I forget. It was a team that like a bunch of us were like cryo or something. It was some weird thing, and one of the characters wanted to be Nahida, and it's just like Nahida does not react with any of us. Like I think I was cryo. I think it was like yeah, like it was like literally just did not react with any of us. And so like they would be completely useless. Like it just did not react. I forget who everyone was. I think I was it was against the. Why are you being a Scofier? Okay, it's fine. But it was like I think I was Ganyu. I think I was Ganyu, and they were like, oh, "I want to be Nahida." And like I said, like, dude, like you don't react with anyone. Could you like swap to another character? And like, I want to play Nahida. It's like, what? Like you're in co-op. Like if you want to play Nahida, fine, just be Nahida solo. Then, like, why are you trying to be? Why are you trying to like? Dude, she doesn't heal, dude. You gotta fucking heal us, you dipshit. This. Yes, you have to fucking heal us. Like, why would you swap off of the fucking heals at the worst fucking time? Like, she does the attack, and that attack needs to be fucking cleansed immediately. You have to fucking get rid of our shield because she absolutely dumpster fires us if that happens. And right as she did that, the Fiorina swapped from her heal thing to the fucking non-heal. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, that's literally the worst time you could do this. Dude, Fiorina, you are literally the only healer here. Could you fucking heal? We have fucking everything but a healer. So thank you for fucking letting me die because you kept fucking god damn it, dude. Yes, now both of you are fucking dead because we have a fucking moron Fiorina. I was like, I know what I'm gonna do. Dude, we have no fucking healers. Only one person can shield. And I don't think she shields by default. I don't know, like, I think there are people who say her charge attack is stronger. I'm not quite sure. It might be. I definitely see people do it. So it could be that is the better thing. But no, it's just, come on, like, it's so bad. It's like if we have no healer, you have to fucking heal. Like, it's especially... Oh, wait, she's dead. Yeah, crap. Especially in this type of thing, where it's just like... Especially... Actually, wait. What do you got? Actually, if you're gonna do that, I could be Skirk instead, maybe. Like, yeah, if we have no healers, like, you gotta heal. Especially because Fiorina's gimmick is she does drain health when her minions are active. So that's one thing. And then two, while she's draining health, like, the problem is that Arlecchino does the whole Bond of Life thing. And I'm pretty sure if you have a Bond of Life on you, you're pretty much fucked. Like, if you have a Bond of Life on you... Oops. If you have a Bond of Life on you, like, you take increased damage. I'm out of my, It's like this. We need to get healed immediately when that happens. Oh, come on down. Oh, god damn it, dude! Get away. But yeah, you have to cleanse the bond of life, or else when she does damage, it feels like she like does shitloads of damage when that happens. So you really have to. That's surprising. Jesus Christ, almost killed him. She's gonna do that. Okay. Way. There we go. But yeah, you have to be really careful with that, because that bond of life attack like can almost like one shot you. Like I think I went from I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I did get absolutely screwed. So like I had like 1,000 health, so I don't know if I went from 100% to 1,000 or if I did take 2 hits. But the problem is it's so fucking strong, you really can't like take it. So like the second she does that bond of life, we need the healer to already be either in the middle of healing, right? Like because the idea is that if you have it, you take increased damage. I'm pretty sure, and if you don't, then wrong one. Then you're fine. Which is, that's whatever. But the problem is that, like, when Furina swapped as our only healer, she, like, she swapped from heal to attack the second she did the Bond of Life thing. So we all had Bond of Life, and we have to either heal ourselves, which is like, well, why couldn't you just stay on heal? In fact, realistically, because we had a Yelan and a Sitlali Catalyst user, we didn't really need her to ever use her attack ones, because it's like we don't really need the hydro application. Like it's fine, sure, like more hydro, whatever. But like Yelan can do it when she has her burst up, and regardless, Sitlali can always melt because that's their basic attacks. So like we don't really need anyone to like pop in and so like as the only healer, if she just stayed in healing mode 24/7, we would have been fine. It's like that's what you should have done. Especially because, yeah, for those Bond of Life attacks, you need to cleanse it immediately. How did someone miss this? Isn't there like a thing right above here? Oh yeah, it's like right there. Uh, I mean, if he wants to. Fine. We could do this. Darn, I know if you push the health too far, he actually skips. You can actually skip the ad phase.
ようやくは
葬儀を終え永遠になる。
はい
ひどい。そこだ。やっと。
いや
さあ、迷えるの。そこだ。やっ
これしての痛み命の重みを知りなさい
燃えよ。輪廻の安寧を掃除の加護。せんたっはっほっやそこだ。やほれほっはっ
薬も毒になり得ます
And that's the thing is that like a lot of these fights, well, I mean, some of them are more challenging than others. This one's a relatively simple one because it's just like, yeah, it's super easy to avoid mechanics in the for the big whale for the most part. Like there are a few mechanics that can sneak up on you, like when he pops his head out of the ground. If you keep attacking him too long, eventually there'll be like these laser beams that like blast down if you stay in one place too long, and they do continuous damage. It's not like just one blast and that's it. It's like no, it's like blast, 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 blast. So you can get screwed that way. And then the actual ad inside the whale, that guy can be kind of annoying too because he does a lot of heavy hitting attacks and it's hard to get the timing right for dodges. So there's that. But like Arlecchino is super easy to it's super easy for Arlecchino to kill you because she can do Bond of Life. She does it like and she like goes in when she flies into the air. When she comes down, she charges at one person and does an attack. So like you have to be careful with that. There's a lot of easily killable attacks that can easily kill you. The and like in Natlan. This one, I mean, it's the sword attack. Like, you have to know, don't be on that side of the arena when the sword attack happens. And also, I think the AoE for some of his attacks, like when he hits the sword and the sword like shatters the arena and stuff, I think the fact that we take so much damage even on the safe side is a little annoying. Like, I don't think you should have like raid-wide damage like that. It kind of requires a healer, which is like fine for the most part, but like I still think you should only get damaged if you're like right close to it. Sure, like it's an explosion right when his sword lands, but like even if you're like on the other side of the arena when the sword slash is exploding, you still get hit. And when he's doing his initial sword swing and smashing into the arena, the AoE for that is like fucking insane. Like I think it might even cover the entire arena. Because there's been times where I've not been in any part of the glowing part of that first hit, and it'll still be like, nope, you got hit. And I'm like, what? So I think the AoEs for some of those are a little too wide. And then the kind of ad phase in the middle, like after he slashed the arena, and then he like summons the little ad pillars. The problem with that one is you're constantly taking damage at the same time, and that's why Fiorina is a really bad choice in this. Because Fiorina, like, we need to do elemental attacks to all three of the pillars to survive, or to stun the enemy. I think you might be able to survive without it. But the idea is that if you can't do that, then you're probably not surviving anyway. Like, if you can't do that, chances are other people are already dead, which will make it harder to succeed. But the problem is you need lots of elemental attacks and you need to also be able to heal, because you're constantly taking damage in that mode, in that area. And Fiorina can either do elemental attacks or heal. It's one or the other. You can't do both. So she has to time it really well to like do a bunch of elemental damage, then throw her healing out for a bit to make sure everyone gets healed, to heal all the damage that happened in the meantime, and then go back to it's a tough dance. Fiorina's not amazing at it, so it'd be better if you had like a healer like a Escoffier who can, who is doing regular damage with her skill and also can do her burst to heal, and it does a little regen as well. Stuff like that. Or like Kokomi, who can just do her heal and also do elemental damage with her basic attack. Stuff like that was really helpful. So there are some mechanics for some of these that are tough. And like Sumeru's Wander's kind of annoying because you need to be able to destroy his electro constructs, and you can't use Dendro. So you can't use Dendro or Hydro or Electro. So it's like 3 of the 4 elements you cannot use to break at all. I think Geo can do damage to them, but it's not like a lot. I think cryo is obviously the best one. Like cryo works really well against them. But the oh, and fire, like cryo, like ice, fire, and animo works. So like I've seen Kazuha like break them as well. So like so those work fine. Oh, and like Shaska's works. So it's like there are three that work, but there are also three that just do not affect them, and you have to destroy those pillars to stun him out of his big attack. So like I've been in teams, well, and I learned this the hard way too. So like we went in with like I think it was a mono hydro team because it was like when Nuvalette and Fiorina were both out, or when like Nuvalette came out. So I was like, oh, people were like, oh, let's do mono hydro. And so we went. Someone chose Nuvalette, I chose Fiorina, and we went mono hydro. Got to that phase, and we're like, oh fuck, we can't do anything. So, I mean, I do get that it's easy to mess up and miss because, like, if you haven't seen it yourself, you don't 100% know. But realistically, even if you're not mono hydro and you're with other teammates, you should be able to see that. Oh yeah, when they're doing hydro attacks, nothing's happening. And so, yeah, it is kind of rough for party comps that you have to make sure you at least have one, one fire or one cryo or one animo just to make sure you can do that part, or else you fail. And there have been times where it's like I go in, we have like Hydro, Electro, and Dendro, and then one person's like, I'm going to be Ganyu. It's like, oh, cool, we have a Ganyu. We can beat that phase. And they die in phase one. And you're just like, well, fuck, we're screwed. Like, we cannot win now. So, yeah. So, there are some challenges like that. Obviously, if you know more, the better. And some people just don't know shit, which is fine. But and then some people got like, and I've seen like people when I get like annoyed by people choosing bad party comps, and I'm just like, dude, like don't do this. And I've seen people complain and be like, hey, you shouldn't get so mad. Like in my YouTube VODs, oh, you shouldn't get mad at this. It's like, well, why shouldn't I get mad? Like it's annoying when people like go out of their like choose just wrong things, and it's when you tell them, hey, don't do this, and they do it, or they just like die in really stupid ways, like that Risley dying almost immediately. It's like he comes in with a third of the health, rather than healing himself at all. He just rushes directly in and then dies in 2 attacks, and it's just like so. Like it could have been solvable if we had Fiorina instantly do her heal. So she could have seen, oh look, this guy's low on health. Okay, let me bring out my healing thing. No, and he went in and died. And I mean, we could have still probably done it, right? Because he does get resurrected in the second phase. If someone dies in the first phase, when you swap to the second phase, they get resurrected. So we could have done the first phase. The first phase is not super hard, but like still, it's just on the principle of things, it's just kind of annoying.
行き先は決めたか？それとも 草地で少し休んでいくか。
Okay. But yeah, like I've had people being like, "Oh, you should or shouldn't be upset about certain things," and it's just like why can't I be upset about things that annoy me? Like, if something annoys me, it annoys me. Like, there's there's no reason why I it's like people like I think one of the ones that for some reason blew up because of my reaction.
この同点も
There were just a ton of people who were just like, "It's just a game, you shouldn't care." But it's like, well, some things are just annoying, right? First, like, I think it might have been like I might have been like being annoyed by the party comp thing, where it's just like, dude, you're going in on co-op, and you know, and then being just uncooperative. You're just like, oh, I want to go in on co-op, but I want to be this character. It's like, well, okay, but like, mechanics of this fight mean that we can't have that character, right? Like, I don't think it was the Nod Cry area. I don't think it was the freeze boss at the time. I don't think that was out yet. But like, there are some certain things where it's like, yeah, you just like here's what everyone in the team is being. Like, you should pick a character that like suits that team. And there just are some people who are just incredibly selfish, who are just like, no, I want to be this character. It's like, well, fine, you want to be that character, then just don't co-op, like, right? Like, if you're not going to be a team player, then don't play, right? But then like, and then when I'm getting annoyed by this, then there would be people who are like, well, you shouldn't be annoyed. It's just a game, or whatever. And it's like, well, that's first of all stupid because it's like I can be annoyed by whatever I want. Like telling people not to feel emotions is just stupid, right? Like they're emotions, you don't control them. Like annoying things annoy you. It's just how it goes. Um, but then and then like people are saying, oh, you shouldn't co-op then. But it's like I also find that to be like incredibly stupid as well because there's just like so like their argument is like, well, if these other people are stupid, you shouldn't co-op. It's like, I'm sorry, but you clearly acknowledge that the fault is with the other person. The other person is being dumb, and yet somehow I'm the one who should stop doing co-op, right? If you don't want to deal with that, stop doing co-op. And it's like, well, no, I do. I mean, this thing is, all in all, like 90% of the time, it's fine, right? Like the only issue. See, the only issue we really had today was just that one Risley who just fucking went in and died like a moron, right? Like, that's not even like a party comp thing. Our party comp was fine. He just was an idiot, right? He was just incompetent. It's just like, okay, it is what it is. Um, you know, just, yeah, one of those. Um, Which is just, it's annoying when they wait. Actually, no, I mean, we had the Arlecchino thing. Well, actually, yeah. There's our Arlecchino thing. Again, actually, both the problems we had was a skill issue. And you could argue, well, no, you died. It's not a skill issue. You died. It's like the Arlecchino is so heavy hitting and fast. Like you really need to like make sure people are topped off at all times, especially when the Bond of Life thing happens, because she does like 2x damage when you have Bond of Life. It feels like I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, I could try testing it. Um, the thing is, it's really hard to test because you need to have full health to see how much damage they do. And I guess maybe I could go in as a Fiorina, get the Bond of Life on myself with full health, and then to see how much the one hit does with Bond of Life, and then next time wait for it to happen again, have myself cured, cure the Bond of Life, and get hit. But like her attacks are slightly different, so it makes it hard to A/B test it. But because like maybe this one is a multi-hit attack and that's why you died, or maybe or otherwise, stuff like that. So, but either way, like most of the time, co-op is faster and easier because and more fun. I think it's more fun where you can just be one character and focus on one character. Whereas if you do it by yourself, you have to play all four characters. So you have to do constant swapping and doing all sorts of shit. And maybe in some situations, your own personal team will do better than a co-op team because like you have a bunch of good characters and there are some mechanics that just don't really lend themselves so much to having lots of characters. Where it's like so well like the Natlan boss actually works really well with in co-op because when he summons the pillars, your four people can go to different pillars and do elemental attacks in each pillar, so you can actually like destroy pillars super quick. Now the problem is you need a party comp that you need everyone in the party able to do lots of elemental attacks. So like when we had our Bennett show up, you know what Bennett can do? Nothing. He just does his one skill every like 6 seconds, and that's the only elemental attack he can do. Now it maybe he did his burst on one of the pillars and then just continued to use his auto attacks because it imbues it with fire. Well, maybe he did that. Okay, sure. That would be a way you could get around it, which is fine. But like you do need to do lots of elemental attacks. So characters that don't have a lot of elemental attacks, but like long running cooldowns for skills or bursts, or not cooldowns, but like a bird, like Kaching as an example for her burst. Like her burst does a few hits, but then once she's done, she's done. Now, luckily, she has a lot of ways to infuse her attacks with an element, so she doesn't have to worry too much. But like if you're a character that just does a big burst and a long cooldown skill, then you're like a big single hit burst and then a long cooldown skill, then you're kind of fucked. It can work well in party comps when you're not in the field a lot. You can just like swap them in, do their burst, do their skill, and get them out. That's fine. And like Yelan is kind of like that too. It's like Yelan, I guess she has to do her charge shot to actually get element. So it's pretty long in between that, and then she can only do her skill every little bit, and then she only does really her elements when she has her burst up, and you have to use her burst on that. So it's like, but there are some mechanics in this that are easier in co-op. And a lot of these, like, there are some that are just kind of more helpful. Like, even for this one, like, there are some instances where it's like, yeah, having multiple people that can attack, especially because with characters I don't have, like, I don't have Nouvelette, and Nouvelette can pretty much attack the first phase boss at all times, even while avoiding all the AoEs, because the range of his water laser is pretty large, so he can be out of the AoE and still lasering. So there's a lot of reasons why like co-op is just better and more fun because you can just focus on your one character and you can just do all your dodging and all that stuff and you know you can party with characters that you might not otherwise have, so that's a little more helpful. So yeah, generally co-op 9 times out of 10 is just a faster and more fun experience, but yeah, there's that 1 time out of 10 where it's not going to be the best uh, because you get people who are just not very skilled or just want to play their character, and it's like I'm sorry, but like the rest of the team doesn't work well with that character. So like, please swap. I think it was actually it was Nahida. I think it was someone we were all a freeze team, I think, and we were doing this boss. So everyone was like Cryo or Hydra, and they go in like wanting to be Nahida, and it's like, dude, the entire mechanics around this boss revolve around being able to freeze the enemy, and the whole point of this boss is for freeze teams. And their recommended elements are Cryo Hydro. There are mechanics where it's like, yes, you have to freeze this enemy to stop them from doing their attacks, to stun them. And they wanted to, and we had Cryo and Hydro except for one character who was Nahida, and they're like, I want to be Nahida. It's like, oh, and I'm like, dude, swap. Like Nahida doesn't really synergize well with our party. Can you swap? And they're like, well, I want to be Nahida. Like, but you think that can't be my favorite character? It's like, yeah, you can't be. Like, and this is a boss that requires freeze. Like, we have Cryo and Hydro. Cryo does not react at all with Dendro. You'd only be able to create Dendro blooms, and that's it. And there's like, and they don't do much damage, especially if you don't have an Electro to activate them, to turn them into Hyper Blooms. So like, you do no damage, you provide no benefit for the team, and it's just like you're just too like you want to be that character. There are other fights that you can be that character, right? Like, but this is just not one of them. And then you come into a co-op thing and then refuse to cooperate, and it's just like, come on, you get shit like that, and it's annoying when it happens because of course it's annoying, right? Like, you shouldn't do that. That's just a bad thing to do. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I'm going to. I actually feel like so I'm going to pop into Zenless Zone Zero. I'm going to do my Hollow Zero while I start my walk, and then after that, I will be playing more Final Fantasy Tactics. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.